Hey guys, this is Dan. This is my first YouTube video, so hopefully it doesn't disappoint. I'm going to be putting together this 210-gallon aquarium system. The cool thing about this is I'm also going to have these two 29s underneath the main display as part of the display tank. And this was an afterthought. I already kind of made the stand, which obviously is not finished. I wanted to leave the exterior of the stand cabinetry part until I'm done with all my plumbing and everything. But already I've got to modify this stand. There's two 2x4s in the way of these two 29s, since this was an afterthought of me building the stand. Because I want these two 29s to be flush with the front of the stand. I don't want them recessed behind the 2x4s. So I'm going to have to be modifying that as well. And also this the filtration for this system will go through the wall and be in the room behind it. I'm going to show you another tank that I've done like this. This is my 125, and you can see right now I've got a puffer and a couple eels in there. I have no filtration under this stand. My returns and my supply are going through the wall right here to a room off my laundry room, which I'm going to take you to right now. So this is my filtration room. I've got the two main drains coming in there and the supply right there. There's PVC sleeves in the wall, so if for whatever reason I get a leak, those sleeves will not allow it to drain into the wall as a secondary protection. It will come out on one side of the wall or the other. So this system right here, I got my two drains and my refugium drain draining into my filters. These filters are super easy to get to, super easy to change. That's why I did it this way. I hated having to get under the cabinet all the time to change filters and maintain this system. So that's why I went through the wall. I had this room here. So it's worked out really nice. This system's been up and running with this filter system for about 2 years now. The first 2 years, I just had the stuff under the cabinet, and I had some issues with that, which I'll explain in a later video. So I've got some live rock in this first section with the filters. Then in the second section, I took my skimmer out for now. I'm trying to just produce a huge Chaeto ball. And the flow coming over the first wall, going to my return wall, or my return section, creates a good flow, keeps that Chaeto turning. It's worked out pretty nice. It's grown about 3 times as big in a short amount of time. Come on. My return section is an externally ran right now. I've got a bulkhead coming out the tank, coming around to my little giant pump with shutoffs, obviously, in case I ever need to maintain the pump. Coming up here, it tees off with a ball valve to my refugium, and then back to tank. So this system has done great. A lot easier to maintain. It's got more bio load, and it's doing better than my reef tank that I've got going right now. So I'm going to go over the design of this tank that's coming along. There's a quick view of my sump that I'm building. So let me get this set up and I'll explain this. So my 210, obviously, 2 drains, 2 returns. These are going to be the 229s with obviously a drain and a return also. This overflow is going to be a couple bulkheads in the tank above the main drain. So if for whatever reason this gets plugged, the water is going to flow over to the other 29 and drain out. There's 2 thoughts going about this. I was going to tee into a drain on each side of the main drain from the 210, but then I realized I will not be able to tell whether I'm getting a little bit of a restriction on the drain because it'll be flowing with the main tank. So I think I'm going to be running 4 drains out. Those are going to come into my, I'm going to put a algae scrubber here. I've heard good things about them. I haven't done one yet, so that'll be an interesting build. Coming under a wall I'm going to put in. So hopefully the thought of this wall is that the water flowing under this wall and having to come up to the drain is going to create some turbulence because I want to put a Chaeto ball in there. And I'm hoping that that flow is going to keep that Chaeto ball kind of rolling around, because the more that Chaeto rolls, the better it does. There'll be 2 drains coming, plus an overflow. Same thing, safety in case my main drains get clogged. There is a secondary overflow through my filter, through my skimmer, over the wall bubble trap to my pump. Pump is then going to return up on each side to my main tank and my 229s. Also, I'm going to tee off also for a refugium that I'll be putting together, and then a drain and an overflow for the refugium as well. So that's a breakdown of how I'm doing this thing. Everything I'm doing, I'm building. The sump will be the next build I do. I've already started on it, so I'll be doing a video on that pretty soon. How I put it together, how I did my filter, because I made my own bracketry for my filter. Silicone, cut the acrylic. So I'll be doing videos on all that. There's a quick view of that. I've already got my filter bracket in. I'll be putting together the stand. I'm going to have to modify that stand. I'll probably do that in a video. So I've learned a lot off of YouTube, and I figured I'd share some of the information that I've learned over the 8 years I've been in this hobby. I started out with a 55-gallon aquarium, and now I've got running a 150 and a 125 and building this 210. So hope you liked the video. Hit like so I know whether I need to keep doing more. I learned a lot. I'm going to hopefully teach a lot, and I've had a lot of stuff go bad that I'll probably share in other videos. I just want to keep this quick and easy for now. So hope you enjoy it, and thanks for watching.